In front of the pool, there's a large Napa-esque farmhouse table for hosting a brunch, as well as a loggia with additional outdoor seating. The garden beyond is filled with lemon trees and pomegranate trees, as well as tomatoes, cucumbers, and other vegetable plants. Other interior elements are equally considered. The dining room sits just off the main hall, and the great room is adorned with beamed ceilings, with a small bar area near the garden entrance for when you want to serve drinks by the pool. The kitchen has brick barrel vault ceilings, Carrara marble counters, and alabaster chandeliers. A fountain sits in front of its entrance to the garden. Also on the first floor is a library with coffered ceilings and an office space for working from home. Upstairs are the guest bedrooms and master suite. The home has 5 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms in total. And downstairs is a theater that sits 16 people, as well as a game room and a billiard room. The house sits on 1.3 private acres, so there's another garden out front with waterfalls, a koi pond, and a pergola. Olive trees sit along the private driveway, which opens onto the main street via a gated entrance. It's a space that feels grand, but also comforting and familiar. There's plenty of room for entertaining. The owners designed the place with that in mind. But areas like the office and outdoor gardens are great for daily work and meditation as well. A palazzo vibe that's mere minutes from Rodeo Drive. An avenue that's host to multiple luxury homes. Naturally, listings in this area are few and far between, which is why the Mapleton Estate presents such a rare opportunity. Like any other piece of Holmby Hills real estate, though, the 19,000 square foot mansion doesn't come cheap, as it was on the market for a sizable $58 million, but was recently sold for $43 million. Behind gates, an olive tree-lined drive leads to a motor court surrounded by trees, koi ponds, pathways, and tranquil gardens. The romantic villa displays unrestrained beauty, craftsmanship, and volume. The Mapleton Estate is ideal for entertaining. It's a striking Mediterranean-style home with ceilings that are bathed in Venetian plaster, with limestone floors and doors that open to gardens in almost every room, seamlessly blending elements of indoor and outdoor living. In front of the pool, there's a large Napa-esque farmhouse table for hosting a brunch, as well as a loggia with additional outdoor seating. The garden beyond is filled with lemon trees and pomegranate trees, as well as tomatoes, cucumbers, and other vegetable plants. Other interior elements are equally considered. The dining room sits just off the main hall, and the great room is adorned with beamed ceilings, with a small bar area near the garden entrance for when you want to serve drinks by the pool. The kitchen has brick barrel vault ceilings, Carrara marble counters, and alabaster chandeliers. A fountain sits in front of its entrance to the garden. Also on the first floor is a library with coffered ceilings and an office space for working from home. Upstairs are the guest bedrooms and master suite. The home has 5 bedrooms and 13 bathrooms in total.
Hello, pirate. Hello, ma'am. Our fishing tools need mending.
And downstairs is a theater that sits 16 people, as well as a game room and a billiard room. The house sits on 1.3 private acres, so there's another garden out front with waterfalls, a koi pond, and a pergola. Olive trees sit along the private driveway, which opens onto the main street via a gated entrance. It's a space that feels grand, but also comforting and familiar. There's plenty of room for entertaining. The owners designed the place with that in mind. But areas like the office and outdoor gardens are great for daily. A theater that sits 16 people, as well as a game room and a billiard room. The house sits on 1.3 private acres, so there's another garden out front with waterfalls, a koi pond, and a pergola. Olive trees sit along the private driveway, which opens onto the main street via a gated entrance. It's a space that feels grand, but also comforting and familiar. There's plenty of room for entertaining. The owners designed the place with that in mind. But areas like the office and outdoor gardens are great for daily work and meditation as well. A palazzo vibe that's mere minutes from Rodeo Drive. The house sits on 1.3 private acres, so there's another garden out front with waterfalls, a koi pond, and a pergola. Olive trees sit along the private driveway, which opens onto the main street via a gated entrance. It's a space that feels grand, but also comforting and familiar. There's plenty of room for entertaining. The owners designed the place with that in mind. But areas like the office and outdoor garden, it's a comforting and familiar. There's plenty of room for entertaining. The owners designed the place with that in mind. But areas like the office and outdoor gardens are great for daily work and meditation as well. A palazzo vibe that's mere minutes from Rodeo Drive. A ski-in, ski-out home in one of the most desirable locations in all of Beaver Creek. In the grand style of the great European lodges, this architectural masterpiece lodge mansion is tucked on a gently rolling hillside beneath a colorful aspen grove. Using the native landscaping as a guide, this log, timber, and stone home was custom designed to bring the outdoors in, not only with the dramatic use of large windows, but also the extensive outdoor living spaces, patios, and decks. The home boasts majestic mountain views and offers 7-bedroom, 8.5 bath. This caliber of mountain lifestyle provides the ideal setting for warm family gatherings and wonderful vacation memories. Extraordinary custom wood finishes throughout, with magnificent stone accents, will give you the feel that you are truly in the mountains. With use of custom, hand-hewn Douglas fir beams, rough sawn plank siding, chinked flat log walls, and timbered beams, the home is both dramatic and inviting. Fabulously furnished with gorgeous views and a spacious floor plan make this a perfect multi-generational residence. The luxury lodge residence has a wine cellar, home theater, elevator, large fitness room, and air conditioning for those rare hot summer days. amazing outdoor space with a beautifully landscaped yard and a large, expansive outdoor decks to enjoy the summer and winter months. Surrounded by protected open spaces and mountains, the manicured grounds have a bubbling waterfall and naturally inspired water features.
Villa Firenze, one of the most expensive homes in the world. Villa Firenze, a massive mansion in a gated community within Beverly Hills, is currently up for sale for $160 million, one of the world's most expensive offerings at the moment. The property, a compound made up of a main house and 3 guest cottages, has more than 20,000 square feet of living space, with a whopping total of 13 bedrooms, 17 full baths and 8 half baths. It sits on more than 9 acres of prime real estate in North Beverly Park, the most exclusive guard-gated community in Los Angeles, with a running trail along the estate's perimeter. The Mediterranean-style mega mansion is accessed by its own street, and the drama begins upon entry, with a private road and guarded gate. The driveway leads to an open courtyard and motor court, lined with Canary Island palms, including room to park 30 cars. The foyer is no less dramatic, with marble flooring and tall columns stretching to cathedral ceilings. the Italianate Mediterranean design speaks to the home's name. Finishes such as vaulted ceilings, carved mouldings and more were some of the signature touches added by architect William Hyblinski when the home was originally built. It took 5 years in 1998. Fireplaces add interest to both public and private rooms. In addition to the standard living spaces and all those bedrooms, this modern-day palace offers a massive pantry, a home gym, a craft room, a video gaming room, 5 home offices and staff quarters. The surrounding grounds are no less spectacular. A slice of European lifestyle with resort amenities galore, including a massive pool that dominates the deck just off the house, along with a jacuzzi and pool house and cabana kitchen. Formal gardens and a fountain are part of the 4 acres of manicured lawn. There's also a sports field, a tennis court, a basketball court, a fenced dog run and 6-car garage. Security patrols the property 24/7. Neighbours include Denzel Washington, Sylvester Stallone, Mark Wahlberg and Eddie Murphy. Villa Firenze is owned by Hungarian-born billionaire Stephen Udvar-Házy. Stephen Udvar-Házy is a Hungarian-American billionaire businessman. He made his $4.1 billion in the airplane leasing industry. Le Belvedere, a lavish Los Angeles mega mansion in Bel Air, California, built by Mohammed Hadid, father of famous models Gigi and Bella Hadid, a renowned real estate developer who is behind some of the most outrageous homes in the United States. The wonderful French chateau-inspired mansion was built on 2.2 private acres of land, surrounded by a 36-foot-high Jerusalem stone wall that stretches 1,000 feet and looks just like a fairy tale castle in the heart of Los Angeles. The property first came on the market in December 2016 for $85 million, but was most recently listed for $72 million before it was sold in 2018 for $56 million. Box gardens, fountains and an infinity pool populate the grounds, but the show-stopping scenes lie inside the house, clocking in at over 35,000 square feet. Simple living is not an option here. This is one gilded mansion where it's bigger and more expensive than anything you've ever seen. The 3-story home has 10 bedrooms and 14 bathrooms. Other facilities include 16 fireplaces made from imported Italian marble, a private elevator and a 20-car garage. Opulence is the word frequently used to describe this estate. It all starts with the main level grand entrance, where they showcase a curved staircase and chandelier. Once inside, there are formal and informal living and dining rooms, powder rooms and an office with built-in bookshelves. The home is filled with hand-carved wood details and Bavarian walnut floors. Lavish interiors also include painted ceilings and elaborate chandeliers. The eat-in kitchen is adorned in brick and wood. The lower level is all about having a good time. It has everything from a 5,000 bottle wine cellar, A magnificent Moroccan-themed room with a Turkish hammam for entertaining, a full gym, a stunning 50-seat theatre decorated with elaborate murals, a game room, and a grand ballroom with room for up to 250 people. The upper level is all personal space. There is a master suite with his and her bathrooms and dressing rooms, an office, and an outdoor terrace. The Belvedere is
Welcome to the iconic Castillo del Lago, located at 6342 Mulholland Highway in the Hollywood Hills. This house is just over 10,500 square feet. Highlights include an incredible two-story living room and a circular staircase that spans 6 floors, 9 bedrooms, and 6 bathrooms. It is considered one of the most incredible examples of Spanish colonial architecture in Southern California. It's currently on the market for $21 million. The house was built in 1926. The Spanish colonial revival house was formerly owned by Madonna. I'm here with the owner of Castillo del Lago, Leon Max. He's going to take us on a tour today of this magnificent residence. Here we are in the most beautiful two-story drawing room I have ever been in.
I think it's the largest space, and the house is really well planned to take advantage of the view of the lake in this direction and this courtyard on the other side, which happen to have a bonus Hollywood sign that can be seen from that garden. Just a lovely light that comes in. This hill is sort of the last hill to lose light in the evening. Like very often when I come around the bend, it's already dark below, and as I come up, it's still sunny here. It was one of the first houses built in that Hollywood land development in the 20s.
For entertaining, it's a beautiful
It's for entertaining,
space.
great for entertaining. because
You know, you can-
all the doors are open in the summer.
Right, you
One
go-
can go into the garden, or one can go on this terrace
The
here.
terrace. It's extraordinary to be right in the spot.
The whole thing is a mixture of Renaissance style and North African style, which I think works really well for Spanish Revival architecture.
The different materials really resonate with the tile floors and the different elements that make the room so special.
The interior design here, I think I was watching too many segments of the Thrones series.
Now we're in really a very beautiful space. It's the media room. You have to tell us about this.
Yeah, well, I can't take credit for it because it was already done like that, but it's amusing enough that I kept it. I don't know if it was done during the Madonna's days or the next owner. I suspect it was the next owner. And this was basically a sitting arrangement that somehow got made into a bed and then never dismantled again. These embroidered things are called Suzanis. They come from Central Asia. Most of them are 19th century. I think it's conducive to interesting dreams. So it's a good place to have to smoke a joint.
So we are now in the tower.
I think it was Madonna's yoga room. And now I spent quite a lot of time there. It's this octagonal, relatively small space. And I made it into this draped tent using Renaissance motif for the print, because I wanted it to be still kind of casual.
What's up everybody, it's Enes here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in Lake Tahoe, California and about to tour this incredible lakefront estate right behind me. You guys may not be able to see the home behind all those trees, but I promise you this is one of the coolest homes we've ever toured on this channel. Now, specs on the house. We got 7 bedrooms, 7 full baths, 4 half baths, 12,255 square feet of interior space, built on a flat 3.3 acre lot, and this property is currently on the market for $44 million. As always, we will leave more information about the property down in the description. And before we start our tour, I want to thank the listing agent, Bill Dietz from Tahoe Luxury Properties, for allowing us to tour his amazing listing. Now, let's begin. from the street level, we have the gates opening up to the private driveway, bit of a parking area on this side, and driveway continues on this side right here where we have the detached 3-car garage with plenty of parking up front. Continuing the driveway, we have slate floors and the landscaping up front looks beautiful. House is nice and private. We got 3 types of trees here, fir tree, pine, and cedar throughout the backyard and the front lawn of this home. Another fun detail, entire driveway, the whole house and the back patios has in-floor hydronic heating, which means during the winter time, you don't have to shovel any snow. The driveway will melt it for you. As we come up here, this is where we have the motor court. We have 4-car garage right here. Again, plenty of parking space. And now let's talk about the exterior architecture of this home. We have a beautiful lakefront estate right here. I love the contrast with all these wood finishes and the stone clad on the exterior. We have siding details with exposed roof rafters and beams. I love the wood shingles on the roof. Not to mention, each one of those rafters and beams are nicely clad on top with copper flashing. As we come up here, this is where we have the main entry. Landscape section continues, and we have a lot of outdoor lighting here. At night, this property is beautifully lit, and make sure to stick around till the end of the video where we show you guys how this house looks at night. Now, we have the main entry right in front of me. I love these stone columns and how they transition into wood columns and all these exposed beam and rafters. It just looks beautiful. As we go in, we have this full glass entry right here, and check this out. Mikey, let's get a close up. I love the edged glass detail here up front with all these carvings. Now, let's go inside. All right, everyone, here we are at the grand entry. We have a beautiful chandelier right above us, and on the floors, we have this cool mosaic pattern right here that welcomes you into the property. Now, on the left wing, we have the master bedroom, office, and the wine cellar. And on the right-hand side, we have the 6-bedroom suites and all the common areas like the living room and the kitchen. But first, we're gonna start right here where we have the formal living room area. Huge room with floor-to-ceiling windows looking towards the incredible lake. This is where we have the seating area. Same slate tiles continue throughout the first floor of this home. Stone gas fireplace right here. And going this way, we have 2 French doors opening up to the patio space and this massive window assembly right here. Again, focused towards the incredible views. Mikey, let's pan up to the ceiling for a second. It's incredible.
Yeah, these have to be at least 25 feet tall.
Yeah, it's gotta be over 25 feet. And one of my favorite details on the ceiling is how those roof trusses join together right in the center with those metal plates. And Mikey, let's get a close up on these beams right here. So those are glue lamps, basically manufactured beams. The way they produce them is they stack 2x4s on top of each other. They put a lot of glue and then they bake them. And they create these beams that looks like a regular beam, but it's actually stronger, which is really cool.
Yeah, you're talking about these parallel ones running the length of the room, right?
Exactly, exactly. And they actually extend out to the exterior as well. So we will see those details once we tour the backyard. Now, let's floor this room, and right next door we have the formal dining room area. Beautiful chandelier right in the center. We also have the high ceilings here as well with all these exposed beams. Table for 8. Windows on this side looking towards the view. I guess this is not a bad place for you to enjoy your meal while looking at these beautiful views. Now, we have a staircase right here going up to the 2nd floor of this home. Actually, 2nd floor has 2 sections. This is the first one. We're gonna come back here later in the video. Now, we have...
Yeah, I actually didn't even notice that was there.
There you go. That wraps our tour for the kitchen. Now, kitchen continues to this section right here. We have another dining area. Beautiful chandelier right on top, right in the center. Seating for 10. Again, from here, you get the views of the lake. And it opens up to the family room, which is right here. It's a very spacious family room. We have multiple seating areas. Let's start this section first. We have all these windows bringing natural light in. French doors opening up to the patio space. Again, we'll tour that side of the home later in the video. Continuing this way, we have 4 TVs. And in case you don't want to see the TVs, well, there you go. You can hide them away nicely. Stone gas fireplace right here. I really like this hearth design that they have, basically brought in natural stone, which looks really cool. We have copper ceilings above us. Same slate floors continue as well. We have a sunken bar area right here. Dual elevation natural stone countertops. Fun fact, this section right here was modeled after a famous bar in an iconic hotel down the street called Sunnyside Lodge, which is really cool. And let's cover the bar. We got the ice maker, fridge, dishwasher. Mikey, let's get a close-up. We have this really cool copper sink and even a copper faucet. Check this out, another detail. Even their cabinet handles are copper.
And is this sink, what's the term? Hand beaten? Hand beaten?
Hand beat it, exactly.
I like those.
Overall, this living room is very cozy. Access to your barbecue area. I mean, what else you need? We have the secondary dining area here, and we're back at this kind of hallway. This hallway wraps around the kitchen, and it
It's Catherine Lemashevsky here, and welcome to the Bentley Residence. I am so excited to present to you the first ever Bentley branded 63 floor building in the world, which is set to be delivered in 2026. Prices here will start $5 million all the way up to $16 million. Let's take a look at the scale model. On the ocean side here, you're gonna find one of the most exciting features in the whole Bentley residence, the indoor-outdoor gym. The only building in Miami that has created such a beautiful area. So if you're a gym rat or an athlete, this place is perfect for you. This residence offers 200 feet of frontage with 10-foot ceilings in each residence and 3 beds and 3.5 baths. Not to mention, there's 20,000 square feet of amenities, such as 24-hour concierge on site, private restaurant for tenants only, a big Tropicana pool with jacuzzi in the center, 10 beach cabanas, first come, first serve per reservation, in-residence dining, whiskey, cigar lounge, spa for yourself, and a separate pet spa for your loved ones, kids club, 16 people dining room you can reserve, cinema room and gaming room where you could have a simulation for golf and car racing. A detail that is also worth mentioning is that even though you see the shape of the building changing, the residences stay the same. The only thing that's going to change are the balconies. The largest ones will be located in the center of the building. And you know how everyone says, all I want is the ocean view? However, because of the location of this building, it sees absolutely breathtaking views on the west side. They see the intercoastal, the bay, and to top it all off, the most picture-perfect sunsets. So in the evening, when you're sitting on your balcony, sipping on your wine, trust me, no one is getting a better view than you are. Now, before we start this tour, I want to mention that all the elements that you see inside the Bentley vehicle residence, you can actually find inside the Bentley vehicle itself, starting from the leather on the walls, to the wood paneling, to the lining of the lighting, and much, much more. I've been dragging this intro for too long. Let's go finally check out the inside. This is what makes your residence so special. You're gonna have 3 to 4 car garage depending on your unit. And believe it or not, there's actually a shortage of parking around here, and neighboring residential homes do not offer this many parking. They only offer about 1 or 2. That's about it. But here, you put that worry aside because you have 3 to 4 parking for the whole family. You're able to see your unit from the garage, and from your unit, you're able to admire your most prized possessions. It's more a museum of having your most amazing toys with you at all times. As you enter the private foyer, which you can access either through the 2 guest elevators or the garage door, you will have this beautiful area that lands you right into your residence. And the first thing you automatically see, of course, is the pool overlooking the ocean. Not only did Bentley put a brand on this building, but you truly cannot find the same features in any other building, from the car garages to the huge balconies and to the private pool for each unit. I don't think you guys are ready to see what's inside this unit. Welcome to your unit. And of course, the first place I want to show you is the balcony. Follow me. Bentley is all about the indoor-outdoor living. Here, the two windows do open up, creating an extension of your living area. This is a very special balcony, something you don't see every time. It's enclosed, and there's a reason for that. As you may know, on the ocean side, especially when you're all the way up there, it is almost unpleasurable to sit outside. By creating this enclosure, we protect you from the rain and wind, so you can sit here whenever your heart desires. The average balcony space here is about 1,400 square feet. The largest on the ocean side would be 1,770 square feet with your own private top-of-the-line barbecue, as well as a pool which is able to heat up to 104 degrees. So it's basically like a jacuzzi, perfect for those chilly nights. As you walk into your master bedroom, you will have this huge bed that is also designed by Bentley Home with convenient storage on the sides. This is your walk-in closet with your choice of California closet. Welcome to my favorite part of this unit, the ultimate at-home spa. In this bathroom, you have heated floors, personal sauna, built-in TV, which, I mean, can it get any better than that? And not to mention a towel warming drawer. Now this has to be the most gorgeous bathtub I've ever seen. Not to mention, it's inside a double rainfall shower, perfect for you and your significant other. I could just imagine chilling here after a long day of work. Yeah, I definitely approve of this bathtub. Welcome to your kitchen. Here, with a simple tap on the cabinetry, we'll reveal your freezer, and on the opposite side, your fridge, with all top-of-the-line Gaggenau German appliances, a wine cellar, and Wi-Fi connected coffee machine, which I'll be completely honest, I've never heard of before. And you're probably wondering, where's the cooking space? Where's the extra cabinetry and sink? Well, don't you worry, just with the slide, you're gonna find your cooking space. And here, with another tap on the button, we'll reveal your sink. This is perfect for entertaining because when you want to keep your place classy and clean, this does the job. This is it for the Bentley residence. Comment your favorite part, and if you're interested in making this property your home, go ahead and you can find all the information down below. Till next time.
Brass circle designs here with the LEDs inlaid in them. And also, while we're looking up, the transom windows. This house utilizes the crap out of transom windows because on this lot, we are technically at the bottom of a hill. The elevation drops off a little bit, so you have the light from the top of the hill entering the home throughout the whole day. In this great room, look how large this couch is. You could put sushi in here, drinks built into this table in the center here. That's pretty cool. I've actually only ever seen that in a home one other time. But the great room flows then into the kitchen here, where we have this island front and center. You've got seating here for 6, and I like how it's an L island, which is pretty unique. Typically, the islands are just one rectangle in the middle of the kitchen. This really gives a nice feeling where you could have the prep station here with this huge sink. This is a chef's kitchen. You've got all induction here with Gaggenau, marble in the hood, the backsplash, the countertops. I even like how the dials are built into the woodwork here. In a $50 million house, of course, you're gonna have all the staples like your wine storage here. I also love how the shelving has these little brass inlays there for easy open, and of course soft close. Right off of the island, stainless steel Sub-Zero here, stocked, because the owners are actually still living in the house. And this is pretty cool. So this is the pantry, and as you can see, it doesn't go all the way to the ceiling, but yet it still makes you feel like you're in another room from the entryway. Those transom windows can let that light flood into the kitchen, bypassing this cabinet. This is a really cool design feature. And just to pop them open, you can see it's all storage space here. Fully stocked storage space. And then I want to also point out that we also have your typical Gaggenau suite here, the oven, microwave, convection, all that good stuff. This would actually be the chef's kitchen slash pantry, where you have the seamless lacquer here on the cabinetry. And I love these. These are touch to open refrigerator freezers here. So these are the big boys, and this is stocked full. You gotta love the secondary fridge freezer. And then again, another prep sink, tons of countertop space. And again, the theme of the glass, large glass window here. Out of the pantry, I wanna point out the layout of this house. So you go off to the left, the pantry and the kitchen also connect to this dining room, which is a one-of-a-kind dining room for many reasons. The fact that you have glass walls, which then open up again to the garden, where we entered the house here. Like, look how cool this is. The fact that the dining room opens up to this patio space in the garden area when we first entered the home. Super unique. Crystal chandelier over top here, seating for 10. And I do want to point out, it is open concept, but they have pocket doors. So you could close this off if you wanted to keep it private. Off of the dining room, this is the first bedroom, and check this bathroom out. Look at this shower with a view of your property, rainfall.